Yo yo yo, what the fuck is up? And it's actually Mike Kanzi here, and hey, what the hell's up? Here we are. This is the second to last race of the GT5 season, first season I might add. And here we are. We're at Grand Valley East, and I must admit this whole fucking race was hell, pure fucking hell, but a lot of fun. As this race was truly dominated by three cars: King Best, Mead, and Mike Kanzi. As you're gonna see right here, fucking Deadly Nasty was up there, the newcomer. There he is. Fucking got shoved into the outside wall. Don't really know what happened there, but that pretty much ended his run. But as the first race, he couldn't have picked any better one, because truly, I think, in my opinion, this was the best race of the season, as you will see in the final couple laps. As here we are, fucking we're on board with King, who, Ryan Mead is just going to dominate these first couple laps here, and he's going to actually pull away. But he won't get too far, as now we go on board with Kanzi, as you see up there in the front. King and Sideways going under Mead to take the lead, but it looks like Mead bumps Sideways and King, and they both go into the dirt. As that sand will prove to be hell later on in this race. And at the end of this video, at the end of it, you're going to see a couple spins where we should have wrecked, but we saved it, and it was great. And here's Deadly and Amp Energy back there battling for position, as Ryan Mead's now trying to pull away from Mike Kanzi, but let's see if he can do it, as it's only the third lap. A very long race, but a lot of fun, really racy on this track. It was a really good decision to race here. Here's Ryan Mead coming to lead his second straight fucking lap, as you see Kanzi off into the sand. And there's Kanzi, and there's the gap to Mead, and here comes fucking King Best in the Toyota Supra. As some of us may not be familiar with this, as he made a new fucking switch over the cars here, as next year he's running with fucking Ryan Johnson, who drives the red Supra. So as he's beasting it up with that and getting used to the blue Supra. As you see, fucking Sideways and Mike 88 are having one hell of a battle for 5th and 4th, as fucking Mike 88 is able to go under Sideways. Sideways almost passes him back, and he actually does, as Mike Kanzi is now under heavy pressure from King Best. And as we're going to see King try to pass Mike on the high side, let's see if he can do it. Maybe, maybe not, as he's going to get a run. He's going to bump Kanzi a little, he's going to go under him, bump him one more time, and he'll go under Kanzi to take second. On lap 4 here, coming to lap 5, and Ryan Mead's just loving all this, as he's just pulling away, making it look so fucking easy. As now Kanzi and King are trying to draft, and Sideways and Mike 88 are trying to draft, as the first 6 cars are really all together. And there goes 88 past Sideways for 4th, and going back to Deadly Nasty, who has a pretty nice gap over One Fast Evo and Amp Energy, but who knows. As it's Deadly's first race. There's Ryan Mead dominating like he's been doing all season long, and there's King Best and Mike Kanzi right there. There's Sideways and 88, and here comes Deadly, not too far behind. But long enough. And here's One Fast Evo and Amp Energy in the back of the pack, just cruising, trying to do something. As Mead's going to lead another lap here. And here comes King trying to pull away from Kanzi, and there goes Kanzi trying to catch back up to King, and hopefully catch back up to Mead. As lap 6 out of 46. And if you guys want, fucking get the word out on the fucking site, anything, try to get more people to join, because this racing is a lot of fun. So you're going to see the fucking links in the description underneath the video if you're interested in joining. So now as we're going to go up to lap 14, and you're going to see Kanzi right behind Ryan Mead, as King and Kanzi caught up to him. One Fast Evo actually did go a lap down, so right now the last car in the lead lap is Amp Energy, I believe. As now, and really this race, as you're gonna see, as we're on board with Kanzi here, if you look at the tires where they are, as he goes right under Ryan Mead, gives him a little bump, and boom, and there goes Kanzi flying by. Ryan Mead led all laps, all first 14 laps. But as I was saying, as you look at the tires on the side, as now we're on board with Ryan Mead, as his tires are really wore down already. as compared to Kanzi, as Mead's gonna try, and King's right there bumping Mead as they bump, and King's gonna look under, but he's not gonna get it, as, well, King might get it, as they're still side by side, but Ryan Mead has the run on the high side, and here they go. As Mead looks like he's gonna pass him, I think that's Amp right there, and Ryan Mead's gonna shove King into the dirt. Don't really know what the hell happened there, but oh well. As now, fucking, because of that, Kanzi's gonna pull away. And as you did see Amp Energy right there, he is a lap down, struggling all race long. So it's one fast Evo. But right now, Kanzi's dominating with Ryan Mead. And Kanzi's hoping to lead more laps than Mead. As you see Amp back there, and you're gonna see a car on pit road this lap, which I believe that is actually, I don't know, as we're watching fucking Ryan Mead lose it in the corner here, and he's gonna get drilled by Amp Energy. Don't really know what happened there, he just kinda lost it. And that corner, a lot of drivers actually got sideways there, as you're gonna see later on in the vid. But trying to recover from that, Kanzi's just cruising away, and right now we're gonna jump to halfway point in this race, pit stops. And as you see the tires on King as they're gone, and you're going to see Sideways right here with fresher tires. Why? Because Sideways actually pitted one lap before. Why? We don't know, but here is Mike Kanzi in the pit, and he's going to get 4 fresh tires and some gas, and here comes King, who needs the tires desperately, and there is Mike Kanzi as he's getting ready to leave the pit, and he has probably one of the fastest pit stops ever here as Sideways crawls into his pit, getting some new rubber. King's going to come out second, Sideways and Mead, who's going to come out third, as there's Deadly Nasty, Mike 88, and it looks like Sideways is going to come out third. And by the looks of it, Ryan Mead might come out 4th. Is he? No. Mike 88 comes out 4th. Deadly Nazi is going to be 6th. Mead 5th. Amp Energy and One Fast Evil are going to get their laps back because they didn't pit. So, here's the restart. And Amp Energy, Kyle Bushing it off the start right there, as you see. Got him up to 1st, actually. But with all the bumping and banging, all hell broke loose. As you see, it really hurt Amp, and what happened there actually was, I think, I really couldn't tell. But, Kanzi's the leader, King's in second, as Kanzi bounces off the wall, King goes under Kanzi, they're side by side. Who's gonna come out the leader? We don't know. As it looks like Kanzi's gonna come out the leader. And King's going to try to size him up going into the final turn as Mike Idiot's trying to catch back up. And as you see that one car in front of Mike Idiot, that will be one fast Evo. As he's one lap down. And King looks like he's going to lead this lap. As Kanzi's in second, Mead's in third, Mike Idiot 4th, Sideways now in 4th. As going into the first turn last time, Sideways was completely sideways and almost ate shit. As the big clusterfuck of cars are still coming, and you're going to see right there, One Fast Evo just go up into the sand a little bit. But shit happens as now Kanzi's trying to catch the lead back from King. As he bumps King a little going into the turn. As we're on board, and it looks like King Kanzi do it as he's on the low side. He doesn't have the run, King does. And as these two are racing each other really hard, it looks like fucking Mead's gonna catch back up a little here, and we're gonna have some more fun. And don't count Mike 88 and Sideways out, as they're right there too. As here they come down the straightaway, it looks like Mead's gonna push Kanzi. As you see, Amp stopped on the track right there. I believe that's Amp. As here comes fucking Mike Kanzi trying to get a run on King, and here comes Sideways trying to get a run on Mead. As right now it's a 4-car clustered fuck, and Mike 88 trying to catch back up. As Sideways is in the grass doing everything he can to get up there and gain some points on Ryan Mead, as the championship battle is so close. and it's going to come down to the final race. As there goes King, Kanzi, Sideways, and Mead. And Mike 88 not too far behind. As here comes King, trying to lead another lap as Sideways is drifting the corner, and King looks like he messes up and goes into the dirt. So did Sideways there, not really sure what happened, but don't really know. But Kanzi's going to lead that lap, as it looks like Mead's going to try to pass King, and we're going to fast forward a couple laps because the racing got really intense. Well, here as you see fucking, they're going to come off the corner 3 wide. That's really all I gotta say, and here they are. As they went 3 wide, the video skipped a little bit there, but it's alright, because the racing is still going to heat up as King and Kanzi bounce off each other. Kanzi's in the grass, Mead's in Kanzi, and here they come into the corner. King's going to drift the corner. Kanzi's going to try to catch back up to King, and where is Ryan Mead? Right behind Kanzi. As fucking all hell is breaking loose between these 3 cars, as Kanzi's going to try to get a run. Let's see if he can do it. As here he comes. And if this was the final lap, this would have been one hell of a move by Kanzi, because he would have led the race, I believe. And if not, that would have been a great race to the finish. As he never really completely passed King, as now Kanzi's drifting the corner. But you can just see how good these 3 cars were throughout this whole race. And then second best car has to go to fucking either Sideways or Mike 88, because evenly King Best, Ryan Mead, and Mike Kanzi had the best cars all race, as Kanzi gets a little into Mead, gets him a little sideways, and King's going to try to pull away for a little bit. That's what, 11 laps to go. Kanzi's tires holds up better, as every time the camera switches to a different car, look at those tires, and it's going to become an important factor at the end of the race. As there goes Ryan Mead trying to catch back up to Kanzi, maybe give him a push, catch back up to King, and make this a 3-car fucking fuckfest to the end. As here's the push to Kanzi, and as you can start to see, Mead's tires are already starting to wear down faster than Kanzi's. As here comes fucking lap 44. Now, since we jumped so many laps here, what happened was King lost it and spun. Sideways caught back up, past Kanzi. Kanzi just passed him back. Now, as we're coming to lap 45, Sideways and Kanzi are going to work together here as teammates to try to run down King and get RJ Motorsports' 3rd win in a row. Here as Kanzi drifts the corner. And anyway, what happened to Mead was he bounced off the wall and he spun, and you're going to actually see it at the end here. It's going to be the very last piece of film, as you're looking at the leaderboard, and it looks like Amp Energy has dropped out of the race due to engine failure or some shit, we don't really know. As here we go, this is coming to the last lap, and it looks like from this point on that King has it round up and he's going to win. But just remember those tires as Kanzi's closing in, and Sideways is just losing ground to Kanzi now, as he's overdriving and he's trying to get his 2nd win of the season. As there's King, and here's the first corner. As Kanzi catches King by a shitload in that, and Sideways is just losing ground as King loses it almost there. Here comes Kanzi charging hard, goes under King, and it looks like as King's in the grass, Kanzi is coming, and King's trying to take one more shot at Kanzi, it looks. As you see, King is so close. But can he do it? Looks like he can't. As here comes Mike Kanzi trying to win his 2nd race in 3 weeks. Let's see if he can do it. As he just has one more turn to go, as it looks like he's pulling away from King. Just one more corner. Let's see if he got it. Takes it perfect. No mistakes. Pulls away from King. That's all he needs to see. And it looks like Kanzi's going to come for a 2nd win. 3rd win in a row for RJ Motorsports. And King Best is going to finish 2nd. As you see on the left, the results from the race, and on the right, the standings as of after Grand Valley East, as it's a close championship battle. And here is some of the greatest saves in the race. and I'll see you guys next week in the season finale at Madrid.